Okay, so now we're gonna switch sides. So now right foot is up and wrapped around your right hand. Left leg is planted. You're gonna lead with that thumb, go backwards first. So really big intentional circles, always drawing up with that middle finger. Okay, switch directions. Remember pushing through the ground even with that right hand. Since it's not doing anything, activate and then push into your knee a little bit just to activate that inner thigh too. All right, so from here, we're gonna transfer our weight forward. We're gonna keep that left leg down. We're gonna shoot that right leg out. Okay, we're gonna support our body weight in our hands. We're gonna rock back and forth, opening up the hip, opening up the low back. So don't go, if too far of a range of motion irritates your knee, just decrease the range of motion. You guys should have seen me at the car wash the other day. The car washes are so fancy now. I haven't been to a car wash in so long, like the manual ones. They have like 9 different buttons. So I was like, oh, I'll just go 1 through 9. And I hit button 1 and I was standing there with the little gun thingy that shoots water. And nothing was coming out. And then all of a sudden I looked behind me and there was like purple foam just like exploding out of this tube because there was the second one. And I was like, what the hell? Go ahead and switch. So like there was foam all over my back side. It looked like I pooped purple foam. And I was like, what the hell is this? And so like I picked up that one and dropped the other one so I didn't waste time because I didn't have that many quarters. And I was like trying to hurry up and spray the purple foam, and I pressed number 2 thinking it was going to come out of the other one, the same one I was holding, and then it was coming out of the other one. It was such a mess. By the time I came home, I was like purple and green, and I don't like these car washes these days. All right, so wag the dog. So both these come underneath the hip bones. You're gonna tilt your right ear to right hip, left ear to left hip. Also, a lot of people were asking why we don't just tough out going outside today in 20-degree weather. The reason why, unless we have those coats that Jeff had mentioned yesterday, is the rate of injury is higher when it's colder, especially with higher intensity. So just don't want to get anybody injured. 30 degrees we can do. All right, so now you're gonna tuck those toes in underneath you, okay? You're just gonna sit back, kind of open up the arches of your foot, roll those shoulder blades back, okay? As you roll the shoulder blades back, you're gonna peel those shoulder blades together, so smush them together and open up through your chest. Especially if you're a side sleeper, this is a really good thing to do because we tend to sleep like this, like a curl. So open up in the morning is really good to loosen up so your back doesn't take all the hit. Okay, you can come off the arches of your feet, sit down a little bit lower, pull those hands a little bit farther away from your butt. Rock, if it feels good, you can rock your neck side to side, just nice and slow, not jerky. And fold your hands up to the front, drop your head and spread the shoulder blades and tuck. What a good dog hug. All right, now moving on to the hips. So we're just gonna wake up those hips. So back on all fours, we're gonna draw a hip circle. So notice that I'm not doing this in a hurry. Okay, I'm kicking back, lifting as high as I can, and then collapsing. So it's 3 steps. Kick with the heel, nice and high, lift up, roundhouse, thirdly drop, okay? So nice, slow, and intentional. Tucking that core up into the spine so that you're engaging your core. And reverse direction. So now, first that knee drives to the nose, so same leg, fire hydrant, kick. Knee to nose, fire hydrant, and kick. Okay, and switch directions. So let's go backwards first. So kick, lift to the side, and drop. Okay, reverse directions. Knees to nose, side lift, and back kick. And sit down Indian style here. We're going to drive down onto your left elbow, press the ground, left elbow, and you're going to reach like a rainbow arc above, and then reach as far as you can here. So kind of unvelcroing those rib cages and opening up through the lats. And rainbow arc up, rest on the left, reach up and over, unvelcro those rib cages. Make sure that your chest isn't collapsing to the ground like this. Make sure you're open. Really reach with that middle finger. Don't let the hand fall here. Reach. And we swing to the front. Reach out as far as you can. Let the armpits fall to the ground. Okay, come up to the top, fold your fingers, reach up, keep the elbows straight. Okay, it's important that your elbows are straight. You're gonna tilt side to side, again, getting those lats open, taking the pressure off the low back. And drop those hands behind you, shake your head yes. Nice and slow. And take a big breath and grab your water and sip on it while I explain the first 5, okay? These first 5 exercises are new, but with a little, or not new, but with a little bit of a twist, okay? So we're gonna start with getting the heart rate up, okay? So we're gonna do goblet squats fast, okay? So remember, goblet squats are different than regular squats because we go wider than hip width. Then we point our toes away from the screen, okay? So it's kind of like a ballerina, like outward, not front, okay? So we press our hands here. The reason why is because we want to generate heat into the core by pressing your hands in prayer position, okay? If you just stand here, the core gets lazy and it just flops. You want to press really hard here. So we're pressing in prayer position. We're down, we're up, down, up, 1-to-1 ratio, okay? When I call next exercise, we're gonna do what's called 3-2-1 goblet squat. Okay, so still pressing really hard here to keep that core activated and tight. So when we go to 3-2-1, the elbows stay high to activate the deltoids, and we go 1, 2, 3, the lowest we can, shoot right up. Okay, so a third, all the way down and shooting up. Okay, so it's boom, boom, boom. Then we do the same thing with squats. So now our feet come under hips, feet face forward towards the screen. Remember, a lot of people do arms wrong. This is the correct way to use your arms in a jump or a squat, okay? It's using the momentum to correctly generate force and form. Now, this is not correct because see how it throws your back? Make sure you protect your back by going here. So it's quick squats, like so, and then the 3-2-1, you can hold in prayer position. It's 3, 2, 1, and up. The last exercise is what's called a runner's touch lunge, and this is it, okay? Then we'll get started. Well, at least for this circuit, that's it. We're gonna keep that right foot out. We're gonna runner's lunge down. So I'm driving my left arm towards my right big toe, and I'm driving this arm up. The reason why this drive up with the arm is important because I wanna activate your back and get some back work in. So we're coming down and then right up. Down, up, down, up. Touching the ground is a must, okay? Because the lower you get, the deeper into the hamstring and the low glute that you get. Okay? Any questions? No? All right. Let's go goblet squat fast, okay? So everybody get the right form in first. Wider than hip width apart, toes do not face the screen. We're activating our core to keep it pulled back and tight. Prayer position, elbows high, push. Right at your sternum, okay? Shoulders are down though, so not here, here. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, everyone's got the motion. Now let's get the breathing. Exhale up, tight the core, inhale down. Okay, exhale up, inhale down. Good, press those hands hard and keep the elbows high. We're generating a lot of force and activity and a bunch of muscles here, so the higher you can hike those elbows and the harder you can push, the harder it's gonna be. Nice, good 1-to-1 ratio. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift those big toes up. Make sure you don't transfer your weight forward. Push here. We're going 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom, low as we go. Straight up. 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 3, 2, 1. Straight up. Good. As you go down, the big toe gets higher and the weight gets heavier in the heel. Push those hands hard. Inhale, 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 exhale, pull. Inhale, 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 exhale, pull. Good job, you guys. You guys look good. Big toes up, elbows high. Stronger your inner thighs are, the better you're going to be at everything you do. Bikes, dancing, running, walking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Normal squats. Feet underneath the hip bones here. Now, remember, this is where we use our hands, okay? So butt and hands come back together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 1, 1, 1. Lift those big toes up. The faster you do it, the better. The better the form, the better also. So exhale up, squeeze the butt tight. Inhale down, relax. Let me see you pick up that tempo halfway. There we go, good. Final 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Runner's lunge, okay, and then we'll take some water. Right leg out first. Left leg is gonna drive back as I touch with my left hand. My right arm drives up like a sprinter. Come back, okay? Start off slow and then pick up speed. I'm gonna do the first 5, look at form, and then correct, okay? Here we go, start off slow. Dip, touch with your left hand, arm drives up and up. Okay, keep coming with me, down, up. Inhale down, exhale up. Okay, now we're gonna add some speed. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Weight heavy in the heels. Make sure you take this right arm and drive it past your rib cage, okay? So as your left hand touches the ground, yes, it drives past the rib cage to activate the back. Good job. Squeeze your butt when you stand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so real quick before we go to left hand touching right foot, right? Oh no, sorry, other way. right hand touching left foot. So when we drive this arm, which is my left arm up, this, if you want to do this, this is fine, but it can't have any bend. Okay, if you're doing this motion, it has to be perfect straight. If you're doing a runner's arm, this elbow has to be really disciplined and high, not here. Okay, the back's not gonna get any toning unless you lift high or perfectly straight. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep your chin off of your chest, look in front of you, try to straighten this back leg as much as possible. Exhale, up, squeeze, inhale, down. Your legs will be a little bit tired because we just burned them out, so stay with me. Final 15. Good job. Remember, drive that left arm up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab water. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time and then we'll move to circuit 2. Okay, so the only feedback I have is that last exercise. If you felt like you were losing your balance, it's okay to decrease the tempo, okay? I'd rather you keep your balance and have good form than fall. So slow down the tempo if you have to, okay? Goblet squats to start. Wider than shoulder width apart, toes face away from the screen. Prayer position, push. Activate, elbows high. Shoulders down in 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Exhale, up, squeeze, inhale, down. Nice job, you guys. So I want some pretty good depth here, okay? So if you think you're going low, I want you lower. Yes, there it is. That's good. Big toes up to protect the knees. Push, push, push. Final 30. Push the elbows high, shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. And up. Big toes up still. Now you should be feeling it in the inner thighs, okay? If you're not feeling it, you're not going low enough. 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. Squeeze. Good, you guys. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Normal squats. Feet underneath the hips, toes now face towards the screen. Remember, hands go back with butt. And 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Big toes up, exhale up. Same thing. If you think you're going lower, you could probably go even lower. Okay? It's easy to stay in your comfort zone. It's harder to push out into new limits, so try it today. Get low. By the way, if you ever want to freak your family out, the song Holly Jolly Christmas, it's the best tempo for squats. So you can throw that on and just start making your family do squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Press the prayer position here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. You don't want to do this? Again.
We already did that one.
Yeah, we do it again.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
This one is goblet. So we did, you're right. We did 3, 2, 1 goblet. Now we're doing 3, 2, 1 squat. So our legs aren't here now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. Good job. Lift the big toes up. Shift the weight heavy in the heel. So the tighter you squeeze your butt and your hamstrings on the top, the stronger you're going to be, the greater tone you're going to get. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot is in the front. Left foot's going to go back, and left hand's going to touch the ground. Okay? Remember, slow down the tempo if you're losing balance. In 3, 2, 1. Runner's lunge. Exhale up. Lunge. Up. Lunge. Up. There we go. Good. Try to keep your shoulders and your hips square to the ground, so try not to peel this way. Try to keep everything square. There we go. Good. If you feel like you need a challenge, don't touch that foot to the floor when you come here. Just hover it, and then you can touch on the way back. That's only if you feel like you want a challenge. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. In 3, 2, 1. Right hand drags the left foot, and up. Keep your back straight, shoulders square. Inhale down, exhale, lift, and tighten. Good. Remember, disciplined form is the only way that you get better, okay? Not about speed, about form. Final 15. There you go, guys. Nice job on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, water. While you watch what's next in circuit 2. Okay. These are called bear crawl wraparounds, okay? So as you recall, one of my favorite stretches in the warm-ups are what's called lizard, right? When we lift this foot up and around, really good for the low back and the hip. We're gonna keep doing that, except in a harder position. Okay, so first exercise, shoulders peeled away from the ears, really important here to protect the neck. The belly button is kissed up to the spine. We're here in bear crawl, okay? We're gonna wrap up and around, come back to bear crawl. Up and around, back to bear crawl, okay? Really accentuated in the arms and low abs, okay? We're gonna do that until time is called, okay? Then we're gonna do bear crawl to push up, okay? So for those of you who wanna do the advanced version, this is what it would look like, okay? Bear crawl, walk yourself back down for a push up, okay? For those of you who do not wanna do that, bear crawl, walk yourself back halfway, okay? Knee push up, and then right back to bear crawl, okay? Last bear crawl exercise is bear crawl 3, 2, 1, okay? Just like the squats, it was 3, 2, 1, lift. Same thing. So we'll start in normal bear crawl. We'll all lift our butts high, which I'll only let you do here. And we'll go 3, 2, 1, and hover. 3, 2, 1, and hover. Sound good? All right. So bear crawl wraparounds, okay? I'm gonna do the first 5 with you guys, and then I'll check for form. Hands underneath the shoulders, so remember, not here. That really is gonna jack up your shoulder if you're here. Make sure that you can't see them out here. Okay? Lift those knees close to the elbows as much as you can. We're gonna wrap around in 3, 2, 1. Wrap around and center. Wrap, center. Exhale, wrap, center. Exhale, wrap, center. Inhale on your center. Exhale when you wrap. Good. Keep that same momentum up. Try to keep your butt tight and your butt low. Final 15. Keep the neck long, shoulders away from the ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bear crawl to push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Start off in bear crawl. Walk your feet back to where you're comfortable doing a push-up. I'm going to do it on my knees today, so if you want to follow me, you can. If you want to follow what Jeff is doing, you can do that too. Okay, chest to ground, exhale up. Walk yourself back to bear crawl, okay? Walk yourself out to push-up, chin is off your chest. Get that chest all the way to the ground, exhale up. Remember, the core has to be tight through the whole push-up. So you're basically clenching your butt and your low abs as tight as you can until you're back into bear crawl, okay? Final 10, stay with it, good job. Your arms will be tired. That's because we're training it to have endurance, okay? So stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so if your wrists are getting tired, you can do knuckles, okay? If your wrists are fine, you can stay there, okay? We're gonna do 3, 2, 1s. So everybody start off in bear crawl, butt high. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We hover up. 3, 2, 1. Hover. Exhale, shoot it up. 3, 2, 1. Hover up. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. Hover up. 3, 2, 1. Hover. Hold. Everybody hold. Hold, hold, hold. Shoot it up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, let's roll up those wrists. Take a drink of water. And then we'll do that again. Sometimes if my wrists are tight, I like to give myself little Indian burns on the forearms because that's when why your wrists are truly tired, because your forearms are too tight, okay? So loosen it up by little Indian burns along the forearms. Remember, knuckles are just as good as hands down, okay? Okay, here we go, bear crawl wraparounds. Relax the shoulders, peel them back, and then we'll move on away from this one to an even more fun one, okay? Here we go. Hands underneath the shoulders or knuckles if you prefer, okay? Wrap around, chin off the chest, lift, scoot those knees close to back to elbows, and wrap, center, exhale, wrap, inhale, center, wrap, and center. Good, keep your butts down, pull that abs back into the spine. Final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bear crawl push-ups. Bear crawl, walk it out, push up, and back to bear crawl. Keep going. If you need to take a break, remember it's always okay to take a break. It's just a 5-second break. Close your eyes, get your head back to where it needs to be, and then you're focused again. Good, chin is off the chest. Chest touches all the way to the ground. Final 10. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bear crawl, 3, 2, 1. And ready? 3, 2, 1. We lift. 3, 2, 1. Hover and lift. 3, 2, 1. Hover and lift. 3, 2, 1. Hover and lift. 3, 2, 1. Hover, pull that belly button back. Try to hold it. 3, 2, 1. And lift. 3, 2, 1. And lift. 3, 2, 1. And lift. Last 2. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, done with that one. Water if you need it. Now for my favorite one. Save the best for last. No one's excited about this. All right, so this looks easy, but it's not, I promise, okay? So we're gonna all start on our left side. You can rest your head in your hand like this, but sometimes that hurts people's necks. So you can totally lay down like this as well, okay? So please find out what's best for your neck. I might alternate between the two. So since we're laying on our left side, we're gonna take this right leg and place it here, right in front of my left hip bone. And I'm gonna sturdy this leg with my right hand by holding my ankle. Okay, so everyone get into this position. Left side, head is either in your hand or head is either laying down. Okay? Once you're in this position, you're gonna really grip, because what we don't want is we don't want this heel to ever leave the ground, okay? Because that's gonna mess up the muscle we're trying to work. Okay, so secure the heel down with your right hand there to stabilize. We also don't want this knee to fall here, okay? So notice how I'm not doing this. The knee is always up. Now, first exercise, we're gonna go through this one at a time. We're gonna start together. I want everyone to flex their left foot. So flex those toes up to your face. Now we lift as high as you can and lower, okay? So everything is with control. It's nice and slow. So we're starting now. Everyone get on the board. Lift and lower. Okay, so we're squeezing that inner thigh on the way up. Squeeze the butt, relaxing on the way down. Exhale up, close the gap, inhale down. Okay, so we're still doing the same side, but we're just switching what the toe is doing. So look at my toe. So our toes would just flex like this. Now I'm going to point it towards the ceiling. So I'm kind of turning my knee in. And I'm going to lift. So turn the toe up towards the ceiling. Lift and lift. Try not to roll onto your butt cheek. You're staying on that hip bone. Exhale up, squeeze the belly button, inhale down. Good, now we turn the toe down. So we turn the toe down, heel is up towards the sky. Toe down, heels up towards the sky. So if you're not feeling it in your inner thighs, you got to make sure you're turning the toes as far as it can and squeezing that thigh on the way up. Three more. Okay, now everyone's gonna hold their foot normal. Okay, so the foot is flexed like it just was. Now we're gonna draw circles. Okay, so draw a circle. Do not let that toe touch the ground. Okay, nobody's toe should be touching the ground. Okay, your foot is hovering the whole time. Circle, circle, circle. Lift that foot as high as you can for the top of the circle.
that foot down in front. Okay, switch directions of the circle. Keeping that foot flexed. And last thing that we got is we got to lift before we switch. So back to normal and lift, down, lift, down. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, down. Last 3, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake it out if you need to. Okay, we're switching sides. So now we're laying down on our right side, okay? So if any of you guys have knee problems or past knee problems, or you're like a big biker or runner, these exercises are key, okay? Because the stronger your inner thighs are, the less work your knee and your hips and your low back have to do, okay? So this would be a good quote unquote warm up before you do any of those. So take that left foot right in front of your right hip bone. Secure the foot down with your left hand. We're gonna do those same things. So we're gonna flex the foot as hard as we can towards our face. And we're gonna lift the toe, or lift the heel up. So here we go, up, hover, up, and hover. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, down. So instead of zoning out, thinking about what you have to do today, try to focus on your muscles. That's how a lot of people get injured or they don't get a true workout in, is their mind starts to wander, especially when it's a lower intensity movement. I want you guys to train your brain that you need to focus on what your muscles are doing and if your form is correct. Good. Now point your toe up towards the ceiling, up, down, up, down. Try not to bend the knee. It should be as straight as you can. So why we're switching our toes around is because it works different areas of the thighs. So normally people just work the midline of the thigh, but what people forget is there's 3 different aspects of each muscle. So we're carving it out. 3, 2, and 1. Toe faces down, heels up towards the ceiling, and lift, down, lift, down. Exhale, up, squeeze, inhale, down. Remember the foot that's in front, so the left foot in front of that right heel should never be lifting off the ground, okay, because that subtracts from the inner thigh work. Make sure that whole foot is down. Five more. And circles. Try not to set the foot down. Stay with me if you have to. 5 seconds, then you're right back up. Flexing the foot, leading the circle with the heels. Yep, there we go, good. Flex the foot. And switch directions of the circle. Remember, lifting the leg as high as you can for the top of the circle is really what's going to get the burn there. Three, 2, 1. Final exercise here. Lift, down. Flex the foot, lift, down, and lift, down. High as you can, all the way up. Five more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you set your side position and come back up. We'll do a little bit of butterfly before we move on to the last thing to stretch those inner thighs out. Do you guys feel that one? Okay, good job. Okay, so you might be a little bit sore tomorrow in the inner thighs just because of all the lifting and the goblet squats. So we have 5 more minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick the top 5 exercises that were the hardest, and we're gonna do them sequentially, one right after the other. Okay? So Jeff, which one did you think was the hardest for you?
Frankly, those last ones were the hardest for me.
Which one? All of them, or just?
My groin is like on fire right now. I'll do the bear crawl push-ups.
Bear crawl push-ups? Okay.
Yeah.
MC and Mag, you guys choose one and I'll choose the last 2.
Inner thighs, but like circling specifically.
Okay. For you or for MC?
For my mom.
Okay. What do you think?
Probably like the bear crawl lift up things.
Okay. So we'll start with the bear crawl. So we'll do Maggie's lift. We'll go right into Jeff's bear crawl push-ups. Okay. And then I will, since inner thighs were hard for everybody, we're gonna do the circles, the toes flexed up and the toes flexed down. Okay, that's 5. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start with Maggie's, then into Jeff. So everybody on hands underneath shoulders, peel the shoulder blades back, chin is off of your chest. Tuck the toes and we lift, keeping those knees close to the backs of the elbows as possible. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. We lift down. 3, 2, 1. Hover, lift. 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 3, 2, 1. Hover, chin off your chest, lift. 3, 2, 1. Hover, lift. Last 2. 3, 2, 1. Remember, hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Last 1. 3, 2, 1. Hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bear crawl to push-ups. Okay. The bear crawls will feel harder because our inner thighs are tired from what we just did. So try to keep your form good. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Bear crawl. Step back to whatever push-up you're choosing. Chin off of your chest and lift. Now I want to challenge you guys, because all 3 of you guys are choosing your favorite leg to step back with. I want you guys to alternate which legs you're stepping back with. So you're working both legs evenly. Chin is off your chest. Final 15. Good job, you guys. Try not to drop the neck. Remember, we're protecting it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're starting with MCs. So everyone lay with your to your side. So your left side first. We're gonna go 3 on your left, 3 on your right. So on the left side, your right leg comes up and around right in front of those right hip bones. We're gonna do circles for MC. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Flex a foot and circles. So you're lifting that foot as high as you can to the top of the circle. Switch directions. Flexing the foot, really important. And toes flex down to the ground. So heel is up, toe is facing down. And lift, down. Exhale, lift, down. Try to control it on the way down. Try not to slam it down. Up, with control, down with control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes point towards the ceiling. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. So now we're laying on our right side. Okay, rest your neck the way you need to. Pull that left foot up and around to that right hip bone. Flex the foot. We're drawing circles in 3, 2, 1. Big circles, okay? I want to see you guys draw big circles here. Okay, switch directions of the circle. Okay, toes face down to the ground, lift with the heel and lift. Down, lift, down. Keep that knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes face up, heels down, lift. 1. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lay down on your back. You're going to bring that right leg up, so a half butterfly, and your left leg is extended. And go ahead and lay your hands back like a football post. Okay, so palms are facing up, elbows are even with the shoulders, and keep the head relaxed on the ground. Try not to hold your breath or have shallow breathing, okay? Really want you to take the opportunity, since you don't have to do anything right now besides stretch, to get a big, deep 5-second to 4-second breaths in and out. Stretch that right leg, okay? Hips are now square towards the ceiling, and you're gonna pull that left leg up, so half butterfly here. If you like the football post stretch, you can stay there. If you wanna go pencil stretch, which is reaching really high above you and keeping those elbows close to the earlobes, you can do that too. Good, reach both feet out. Inch your left heels towards your left shoulder, and then peel your left hands towards your toes. So you're doing that banana stretch or a half moon stretch. Opening up through the side, keeping your head on the ground. Okay, now walk your heels over to the right side, and now walk your hands and your head towards the right side, and try to peel your shoulders down on the ground. And come back to center, bring those heels up towards the butt. Right ankle goes on top of left thigh, pull back on the hamstring, keeping your shoulders away from the ears. Flex both feet. And switch. Flex. Take both knees, drop them to the left side, and look at your right hand. Make sure your right hand is even with your right shoulder. Then pick those knees up, squeeze your butt as you drew it to protect your low back. Switch to the other side and look at your left hand. So knees fall to the right, looking at the left hand. Palms face down as we open up through the chest. Roll to your right side since most of your body weight is there anyway. Okay, and then use your left leg to prop on the way up. Last stretch will be a hamstring low back stretch. So you're gonna bend those knees like triangles or little teepees, and you're gonna flex those toes up. You're gonna wrap those hands around, you're gonna bend your back. Okay, if you want a deeper stretch, you just walk those heels away. Okay, if you're okay with the stretch the way it is, just leave it and drop your head. Using the weight of your head to kind of open up through your vertebrae and your neck. Relax the shoulders. And straighten as much as you can. And when you're ready, roll up one slow vertebrae at a time. Head and shoulders are the last thing to come up. Okay, so I will keep texting you guys throughout the day. Honestly, it's up to you guys what happens tomorrow. So I think if you guys are ready to go outside and you feel good about it, we'll do it. So just, we'll keep a little text thread going. Because do you guys see the same thing I am? Because it's supposed to snow. When is it supposed to stop?
Later tomorrow, I think.
Oh, later tomorrow?
It's supposed to stop, I think, later tomorrow.
Oh, so it's gonna go through the morning still.
Yeah, I think so. But I might have my forecast confused with the mountains.
Okay, well, yeah, let's see. Let's just keep that in mind. But next week it looks like it's supposed to be way nicer. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. It's supposed to go all the way through. So, okay, well, no matter what, we'll still make it fun tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be like more of like a game, and we can still do it via Zoom. So, anyway, love you guys.
I have no problem doing either. But if it's snowing, I agree. Like going outside in the snow is not unless I got my skis on, it's not an ideal situation.
Yeah, and I also like think about this workout. Like someone would have gotten injured hamstring wise. So
my hamstrings are injured as it is.
Well, did you sign up?
My right hamstring is like super tight and